All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Mitsubishi Electric hot or cold play of the night. We're going to go back in time, March 15th, 1992. Remember Rick Tocchet? How could you not? One of the warriors on the ice. He broke his jaw 3 games earlier, came back, and he took on the Blackhawks, and he scored not just once, but twice in that game. 2 goals, wearing that face shield to protect his broken jaw. And Tocchet was one of the heart and soul members of that team. This one goes off Lemieux's back, I believe, and into the net. Anyway, Penguins beat Chicago that night 4-3, and it was the same year that they swept them in the Stanley Cup Finals, winning 4-0. So pretty good stuff. Rick Tocchet, now the head coach of the Arizona Coyotes, and hockey season, who knows? It's on pause right now. By the way, Calgary did something I didn't like today. While a lot of teams, the Penguins have done it, and many others, Mario Lemieux, Burkle, and all the Penguin players seem to be getting there. They want to pay for part-time and full-time workers who will not get paychecks during this, and they want to do a classy move. But Calgary's done the other thing. The guy's worth $1.5 billion, and he won't do that? Please, come on. All right, let's go back to the lines. We got Mike in Bethel Park. Hey, Mike, how are you tonight? Welcome to the Sports Call.
Yeah, Bob. Hey, I'll be quick here. With Baltimore signing that defensive end who's a beast.
Calais Campbell. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be almost impossible to run on them. Do you think we have to now look for an offensive weapon to stretch the field for Ben, either tight end or wide receiver, because our defense is okay?
I think they have what they're looking for at wide receiver. I think James Washington could do that. I think Deontay Johnson could do that. I think they'll add to their wide receiving. You know, Calais Campbell's an older guy. He's 33. He might be 34 by the time the season starts, but he was going to be probably a cap casualty in Jacksonville, so Baltimore wanted him. Good for him. In fact, their last 2 trades, they've given away 5th-round picks, and they got Pro Bowl players in return. Marcus Peters, the first one, and now Calais Campbell. So they've done a pretty good job exchanging draft picks. Let's go to David in Finleyville. Hey, David, thank you for calling. How are you?
Good, and yourself? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I want to ask you, when the Penguins come back playing after the cancellation, how far do you see this team going into the playoffs?
Well, hopefully they will come back, and hopefully the situation just lessens. And I hope people out there understand the responsibility that each of us have. Take seriously social distancing. Take seriously what you hear from people. You know what it takes, actually? I'll get your answer in a second, David. I'm meandering here. But I saw a video that if you're going to get people, younger people especially, to take this stuff seriously, you need a big-time name coming out with the message. All due respect to people in CDC and local government, but when young people see a tweet from someone they don't recognize, they don't tend to not look at it. Down in Louisiana, who did they have? Coach Ogeron. He was even showing you how to cough. But he did a tweet, and I think it resonated with people down there. Somebody needs to do that up here for them to make that up. Just pay attention. If they do come back, and it's going to be hopefully in May, if not later, depending on how this goes and how far they contain this virus, Jake Gensel should be ready to come back. So if I'm optimistic, I think he can move in, hopefully, and, you know, who knows? I don't even know what they're going to do for a playoff situation, but most likely it'll be limited, best of 3, best of 5, best of 5, best of 7, something like that, if there's time. Let's go to Sean, who joins us right now. Sean is on the line. Calling in. What's up, Sean? How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If the Pirates is coming back for 2 weeks, and what are they going to do? Well, it starts April 2nd for a opener, and
It's not going to start any time before May, I think.
and that's in May.
At this point,
Okay.
Sean, you're going to end up with a reduced season if they play. They will play. I'm fairly confident baseball will get something in. It's going to be a reduced schedule. It'll probably go on longer than they would like into November. But, hey, you're going to have to deal with an unusual set of circumstances. So we'll see. Ernie, real quick, can you make it 30 seconds or less?
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Could you tell me with this new contract that if we're going to have a bye week?
Oh, yeah, there'll be a bye week in there. In fact, when they go to 17 games, only 3 preseason games, the 4th one that would have been there is now a bye week, you know, in the preseason heading before the regular season. So, yes, there will be a bye week in there. And that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thanks to all our callers. We appreciate it. And your viewership. Remember, we're going to still be on the air every night taking your calls right here at 412-575-2600. On behalf of our staff, Steve and Ryan and all the good people here at KDKA, thank you very much for joining me tonight. We'll see you on KDKA-TV News at 11 o'clock and back here tomorrow at 10:35. Stay safe and stay healthy.